Alrighty.
Hear us?
Oh, we are live in the room. Sweet.
Are we live?
Are we? Hi?
Hello?
Everyone,
Hello?
please raise your hands in the air if you can see us.
Hello?
Whoa! We're live! Hello, OffKai!
Hello, OffKai.
Awesome.
Hello.
G'day, g'day.
Good day, good day! Can you see our faces? Are we still on the loading screen?
That's all right. You see the starting animation because let's da 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 da. Hello. Welcome
Hi,
to
everyone.
Vtubing, an Australian
Hello, good
perspective.
morning.
Hey. Hey, guys.
We hope you've been having an amazing OffKai weekend, everybody.
We're so happy to be in insert state here.
Yeah, wait,
I love
actually, what
insert
state? Please
state
help.
here.
We weren't sure if it was Texas.
No, it's not.
Wait,
Texas.
isn't
so
the
confused.
entirety of
California.
America Texas? Wait a minute.
It's the biggest state after all, right?
My
Yeah.
favorite state is the one that you are from.
Wherever we are right now.
All
but
right,
yeah.
awesome. Let's make sure we're on the correct way up. So let's just do our
Wait, are
Australian
we?
magic for a second.
Wait, we're gonna do some
Do we
Australian
need
magic.
to need to flip ourselves?
Unfortunately,
Oh, right,
American
that's
toilets
right.
they
upside
flush
down.
they flush
Oh,
in the opposite
no.
direction.
How silly of us as Australians.
All right, boom. There, they should see us normally.
Hey, there we go.
Hi, everybody. We hope you've been having an amazing weekend. If you do not know us, I mean, I'm sure many of you guys might do, but if you don't know us, we are Vershion.
Yeah.
Just to get you guys acquainted, we are a team of Australian VTubers. We're not really a corp or an agency. We're just four friends united by our love of streaming and supporting each other. We've kind of been an official team for over a year now. The Vershion name is a play on the idea of being any version of yourself, and Shion, which means pretty lady in Japanese, because we're big, massive weebs. Our intention is to support each other collectively, not maintain or manage a set of employed talents. And we like supporting each other through doing collaborations, hanging out, associating with each other, and kind of supporting each other with group events, as well as having opportunities like making merchandising with Uwe Market for those that don't just support us individually, but support us as a team. But I mean, if now that you're familiar with Vershion, let's make sure you're also familiar with each of us individually. And so I'm going to throw you over to was it who's first?
Tanya.
What's your name? What's your name?
Tanya.
Hi. My name is Hanya. We gave me a last name because that seems applicable. I am a self-drawn VTuber rigged by the rigger Mochi Mochi Boo Boo. I am also a singer and like to do karaoke streams and variety games. I focus mostly on a cozy, comfy vibe where it kind of feels like the end of a party. I teeter between chaos and comfy, and I am an idiot. Thank you.
Yeah, but you're really cute.
Now on to
Fudgy, fudgy, fudgy.
Maka.
Thank you, Hanya. All right. Hello. My name is Mako. My artist is a lovely Jean Famous. She is extremely talented, and she is responsible for all of the wonderful design decisions on this new model. So thank you, gents. And the rigger is Hamsterkrans, who's done fantastic rigging, such as that one. Thank you very much, Hamsterkrans. Yeah! Yeah! All right. And so my name, Marker. Well, what does that mean? Well, it means shock, shock, shock. It is a shitpost. I chose it because I was like, well, I need a name, and this one works. Every single word there means shock. Now, of course, what I do is on Twitch, I stream primarily. I ramble about technology. I find weird things on the internet. I open up tabs to cripple a supercomputer. And I tell jokes in the -2. So, my uniquely Australian feature. I say the word a lot. But I probably shouldn't hear. Alright, and on to Cleo. Thank you very much, Cleo. Take it away.
Hi, guys. My name's Cleo, and I'm here to say I like history in a major way. My rigging artist is Suzuta, the wonderful Suzuta, and my artist is Hibiscus Drop. I like history, if you can't tell. I like strategy games. Normally what I do. I used to work in academia, and so sometimes sometimes, 3 times so far, I do history lectures on stream. And a unique fact about me is that I was the first person ever to use the #tag on Twitch. There you go. And I think we're off to Jets now.
Yes.
We are off to Jets.
Hello. We've circled all the way back to me. Hi, hello, Jean. Jean, the Jets famous. I have been streaming for almost 3 years now. I'm a self-made artist, but I am rigged also by the amazing Hamster Crumbs. I kind of focus mainly on doing retro sci-fi and kind of old FPS video games, and also kind of explore the interjection between IRL and virtual streaming with things like my CRT setup and kind of a little bit of an obsession with retro controllers that I probably shouldn't own. But yeah, I think people describe me as bubbly, but I would probably describe myself as more scatterbrained as a streamer. But my uniquely Australian thing is I grew up very rurally, and I think that brings a unique perspective to being an Australian streamer. But what is it about being an Australian streamer? If only we had one of us to describe to you in detail what even is this mysterious place of Australia. Marco, do you think you could do that for us?
Absolutely not. What's Australia?
Oh, screw it.
Oh, no.
We went off script.
The dementia. The dementia's taken hold. It's taken hold. No. Australia has been mentioned. So we are a lovely country down the southern hemisphere. And so you may not have heard of us because we don't fit into the flat earth model. We may have fallen off slightly into the universe like the dinosaurs who just went boop and sailed off into the sun. Now, what are some absolutely beautiful Australian features? Well, we're upside down, of course. That means ground harnesses are required. We will just straight up fall off again the 3rd time. Now, kangaroos. These are a lovely animal. You'll see them in all your zoos around the world. They will mess you up. Do not feed them. They will drop kick you. They are responsible for most maiming of children in schools every year. Magpies. They form gangs. You pay them protection money or you will get swooped. Vegemite. Americans, please put less on. Just please put less on this. You don't need to put a whole teaspoon, just like a little scrape. Put some butter on the toast. Put some Vegemite on it. It'll be good. Housing crisis. Sausage rolls, a lovely Australian treat, which we put barbecue sauce on and go to bakeries. And of course, chicken salt. The glorious salt of the gods. It's bright yellow, probably not good for you. But tell you what, it tastes absolutely delicious. You can get it
really
in
not
big
that
3 kilo packs. It's clear.
You don't get a
This
say.
is my bit. This is my segment. You can shush.
Not that good.
Clear. We're gonna
Don't
need
get
you
a
to be
say.
clear. We're gonna need you.
I will eject you from the panel.
Yeah, I'll be in the corner.
We're very far away from everything. We also have very bad internet. It's essentially 2 cans on string. We're really far away. We have weird prime ministers, like Tony Abbott, eating onions. There he is. What a glorious fella.
Why did he keep the skin on?
I don't know. He just did that. He just did it. We also have the fastest yard of ale world record, good old Bob Hall Corky. He has a beer named after him. Go figure. And we also have a prime minister that went for a swim and just disappeared. So what did Australians do? We named a very small pool after him so no one can get lost in it.
Never forget.
Never forget.
All right, please. The shipping costs are too much. We're too far away. We're too far away. And that brings us to the next segment, which is by the very rowdy and grumpy Cleo. Give her a caramel digestive so she can calm down and do the time zone section.
Huh? Oh, hello. I'm on the delay. Hang on. Yeah, high time zones. The enemy of probably all of you guys, if you like watching us from America or other places that aren't Australia. They're unfortunately an aspect of the world we live in, and there's no way around them unless you decide to move to the same continent as your Oshi, which I mean, that's a big commitment. But yeah, so talking about specifically English-speaking VTubers, predominantly the audience and the VTubers are in America. And so as Australians, we have the fortunate situation of we are plus 17 hours ahead of you, I think, right now. So that can make it a bit awkward trying to, get viewers to watch you, so to speak. And so, unfortunately, well, if you're in different parts of the world, with the majority of the audience being American, you kind of are at a bit of a disadvantage. Next slide, me. Sorry to the Europeans. So as you can probably see, because we love numbers here, everyone loves numbers. Don't you guys love numbers?
And that's not
Um,
maths. Let's not
She's
talk
number
about
friending.
maths.
I'm number friending. I'm
It's
number friending live on a
fuzzy.
panel. Woo! America, let's go! Look at you guys. You currently have, we're in the way, but yeah, you're like 36% of the viewer base of Twitch, I think. Oh God.
Burger
Oh, I
Bros
didn't mean to do
started
that.
It. Let's go.
Yeah, America, yeah.
Woo!
But yeah, as you can probably tell, there's peaks and troughs in the daily viewership of Twitch. And you can probably guess what the peak is. It's you guys in America. And the trough is, well, it's us and Europe. Sorry, Europe. Next slide, me, please. And yeah, as you can tell, even though we are predominantly Australians, our audience is predominantly American. Here's a sample of all of our wonderful audience demographics. And as you can see, the biggest number is America, aside from the bottom right, because one of us is currently on the Twitch front page and getting inflated Australian views because I appear on their browser.
Google clear
Um,
Australian inflation.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. So what does this mean as Australians? Next slide, us, please. So yeah, basically, as Australians, you have a few options. There's stream for the Americans, which involves waking up a little bit early, and streaming for the US prime time, which is usually our mornings to early afternoons. And then you also have the option of streaming the Australian time, like prime time, which is more sort of our evenings and very early US times, and European, I think, early afternoons. And so yeah, there's pros and cons. When you're streaming in our time zones, there's less people you have to stream with because all the Americans go to sleep, and you also have the advantage of catching raids from all the people who are getting sleepy. But don't let all this number friending stop you guys. It's important to figure out what your niche is and what your sort of availability is and what you can do to, take advantage of all these. And also, if you're a viewer in a overseas region, you can just watch VODs. It might not be the same, but, VODs do exist for a reason. So yeah, moving on.
The next section is...
Here's the next session.
Me.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Da-da-da! Going on to something a bit more out of your control over in America. You guys don't really know how easy you have it with your commercialism and your people numbers. For us over here in Australia, VTubers are a niche. I mean, they're kind of a niche everywhere. But while it seems like they're everywhere on Twitch and YouTube, the rest of the world knows very little about them. Despite this, the VTuber market has exploded with creators at all stages of growth. It's likely that VTubing will remain a niche part of the internet, and so will the tech we use to portray ourselves online. Many of the programs we rely on are created by one person, updated infrequently, or even completely abandoned. Depending on what you do as a VTuber, though, the tech you need varies. The easiest setup involves just a phone and VTube Studio. But as we evolve our content to meet our needs, we often find ourselves needing more tools. In Australia, technology has always been an issue. We are often behind due to our geographical isolation, import fees, and strict consumer laws, all of which affects the products companies supply to us. As VTubers, each of us has likely come across this challenge in some way. Next slide. A notable product that you may know is the Valve Index, a popular VR headset with excellent stock hand tracking and the ability to use base stations for full body tracking. This product was only available in Australia for a short time. I think it was something about, I don't know if it was in time, but they supplied 2 batches to us. And they only supplied it through one provider, which is EB Games, which I'm aware you guys don't have anymore, but we still have. And they only did 2 batches of pre-orders. They quickly pulled out. Even Jets, had problems with getting a cable replacement for her headset, emailing back and forth between Valve themselves. The company quickly withdrew from the Australian market, taking all warranty responsibilities with them. Now, if you own a Valve Index in Australia, replacing parts is difficult and your warranty is essentially invalid for replacements. They'll fully refund you with the companies that sold it to you here in Australia, but they will not replace parts, including simple things like a $10 cable. Valve is perhaps the biggest offender and also our most accessed resource because of Steam. We use Steam every day like most streamers. The consistent issues with Valve traces back to the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, taking Valve to court over their refund policies in 2014, resulting in a $2.3 million USD fine. Valve then proceeded to change its refund policy around the entire world to meet our standards in Australia,
You're
meaning
welcome.
that
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome. Meaning that now, if you want a refund within 14 days of purchase, provided you have under a certain amount of game time, it's a standard practice here, but it's not for you guys. The fine has made Valve reluctant to engage with Australia to the extent that we don't have access to the Steam Deck, which I believe is important for quite a few things in the VTuber space. And this negative relationship with Valve creates a concern that we could severely be affected by the changes that our government makes to make them not want to work with us, basically. They could take away our video games at any moment, and we will have nothing to do. I think next slide? Yes.
React
On
content
top?
comes for us all.
Yes. On top of Australia's government restrictions affecting how we work with companies and what games we play, the fragility of tech products pose another challenge. Most tech products are big and bulky and fragile, making them hard to ship. Since this equipment is niche, even our gaming scene doesn't generate enough demand for suppliers to take the risk in stocking them. This leaves us importing products ourselves, often from America. Import taxes between Australia and America lead to huge fees or outright refusal from American companies to ship here. When we finally manage to import the tech, it can take months to arrive and we effectively give up our rights to refund a replacement if the product is faulty, especially if it gets damaged during shipping. They pretty much just ghost you. And they very, very much do not like upholding Australian consumer laws. Overall, the tech landscape for VTubers in Australia is challenging. We face significant hurdles with product availability, import logistics, and consumer protection, all of which make it difficult to access and maintain the necessary tools for our jobs, which is not something that I think I or the girls really thought of going into VTubing, that even just simple things like product availability would be a problem.
Oh.
But we're thankful we have some companies here in Australia that do actually supply really high quality things like microphones. Like Rode, for example, is an Australian company.
Yeah.
But after that, we were going on to Mako's segment about the evils of the internet.
Right. Thank you very much, Tanya. That was awesome. Also, yeah, this is a certain order platform. I tried to buy a certain product for Marine. I couldn't get it. They only ship to New Zealand.
Yeah.
They don't
all
ship
that
to
does is
Australia.
ship to
They
Australia.
ship to New Zealand.
Why
Not
New
in-
Zealand and not us? We're right here.
At least we're on more maps than them, but like, geez.
True.
So anyway, the internet. You guys want to surf the web? Guys want to surf the web? Well, too bad. Congratulations. We're connecting with our ancestors, literally. We're still using the cables that deliver grams Morse code. Tough luck. This is the best we got. So, ping. As Australia is very far away, that means our ping for everything is really, really bad. So to Japan, it's often 125 milliseconds at the least. The USA is over 200, and Europe is 300 to 400 milliseconds. It's brutal. That means often we can't play like many games with a lot of people overseas, especially if they're competitive. One example of which is I tried to do a collab with a whiskey project, a notable Tarkov VTuber, and Tarkov has ping blocking. This is an example for how much the ping looks like to most of the world for us. I can't play with anyone. We are essentially landlocked. We can't play with anybody overseas, this also affects our pro player scene. Because, like, one of the things is pro players have to play with other good players. If there's no people in your country that play the game, because we're, again, very small, I think, like, what, Ohio has more people than us? Freaking
Really?
Ohio?
No, not
Ohio takeover. Let's go.
It can't be Ohio. Anywhere else but Ohio.
Yeah, so our country is very huge, as you'll see in some sections. And we get beaten out by Ohio in population. And we just don't have that many people to play games, and so our internet sucks. So oftentimes pro players have to fly overseas just to be able to get a chance to play. Which, if you've seen like Most Critical, his team is just being denied by the border entry at America for being Australian. Oh, it's a very silly circumstance. Now, other things to do with
Racist.
internet. Dropouts. Not like college, don't worry, I got you covered on that. This happens very frequently on Twitch, especially. It's very painful, as oftentimes the internet will drop out at least once a week. That's usually the tracked minimum number of dropouts per week. And when on Twitch, if you're trying to stream, that means it kicks out like half the people in the stream immediately. And even if like they're still watching it the whole time, Twitch has a bug that unfortunately stops it from showing them in the live view count. So then it affects stuff and sponsors and number friending happens and they get upset at us and it's ugh. Another aspect of the dropouts is they're often tied to physical situations. So, Jet's had a tree take control of her internet for weeks. She had multiple weeks of the. Oh, wait, are we?
Are we dropping
Thanks,
out
Philip.
after talking about the internet being bad? Are
Oh
we-
God,
The worst time.
Did my internet die?
Did my internet die?
is my internet dying?
Imagine they can hear us.
We
and
can't
we're
see
just
the
all
room.
like,
That's
did
so
my internet
awkward.
die?
That's hilarious. Right
That's
after the
so
internet
awkward.
segment.
Perfect.
That's hilarious.
What happened?
That's so good. That's so good.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Are we
I
validating?
refreshed it.
Validated by the internet.
Loading stream.
Oh,
Oh, that's
no.
awkward.
That's
it looks like
hilarious.
the event.
The event
Wi-Fi
is
in
dead.
event died?
The event is dead.
I dropped out
They
of
might be having
Discord.
tech. Might be having tech issues.
I just
Oh,
dropped
you
out.
did? Talking
Like,
about
I
the
can't-
internet
I can't
dying?
access-
I dropped out of Discord.
Oh wow.
I can access the return links.
Talking about the internet dropping out and then the internet drops out is actually
It's
poetry.
actually Kino. It's Kino. It's Kino.
Are we
We're
still recording?
validated. We
Nico,
should
is it
still
recording?
We're still recording.
Keep
Yeah,
it
keep
Are you
Because
still recording?
It's
Okay.
amazing.
Because yeah, I
This
can't
is
see the
not
return
it.
feed on their end at all.
No, it's
Um,
gone.
My OBS
I'm gonna
is
just
streaming at 0.
email my Discord and be like, help.
Email
Dude,
your Discord.
having
About the email,
the
help.
having the Twitch not like this, bro, up on the
That's
screen when
so
it happened
ironic.
is so good.
I like how they said, please say psych, like we planned this bit. We didn't
Please
plan
say
this bit.
Oh God.
My chat's blaming the tree.
We actually had the internet drop.
Oh my.
It's still not loading.
You're my wrong.
I still can't learn.
Maybe I'll try a different playback feed. Try a different
Reload
feed.
ours? We are trying.
Yamero tree, please.
This is hilarious.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Do we want to maybe, if
I
we
don't know what
can't
we
get
do.
through it, or like if we do connect, do we maybe want to just jump to the Q&A?
Q&A, we could.
We
Yeah,
can,
yeah,
yeah.
I can speed run my
Or like,
section.
We can speed
or
run,
just
yeah.
wrap it up. Just wrap it up.
Yeah.
Really
We've still
quickly.
got half an hour after if it takes a
We
while.
still have
so
time
we'll
for
just try
technical
to-
issues.
Yeah.
We'll get through
'cause
it and then we'll
like
go.
their website
Yeah.
isn't loading on any of the pools.
Yeah, I can't
Maybe
get on their website.
Yeah, I
isn't
would rather
an
do the Q&A than
issue.
do my yapping, and I can speed run it through.
Oh,
It's
okay, it's on the
having
side.
issues.
Server's having an
Okay.
issue.
Okay, cool. We'll just wait
That's
until
so
they
funny.
have
That's
a
so
go-ahead.
funny. What the hell?
Please
As
say
soon as he
psych.
mentioned the Australian internet and dropouts,
I love the
It's a
OffKai,
curse.
just the please say psych. I'm saving this in our Discord so we can use it for
That's amazing.
I need to take a screenshot
Please
of
say
this.
psych. I'm sorry.
I was like, I heard my Discord drop, and I was like, oh fuck, is that me? And then, I don't know, that was so strange.
I'm gonna.
Oh, wow.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm now getting network error on the link. Improper network error. This is
Hold for a minute.
wonderful.
We'll update. Cool. Yeah, we'll just wait
Sweet.
until because they're probably just reloading their servers. I think
Yeah.
this is a custom. They've paid someone to make
It's
this site
off-
for them.
Like the website is unique.
Yeah, it's a
right?
custom video.
I mean, it's cool.
It's
Player.
working. It's working well when it does work. It's not their
Yeah.
fault if the
No,
server
it's very
crashes.
good. I'm
it's really
actually
good.
really impressed by the fact that they even
Yeah.
like have this.
Mm.
Please see, it's like, can we make that
Okay.
a sticker in our server?
Let's see.
We can just
Let's
add it
hope.
to the.
Let's hope.
I think we're working.
hopefully-
Add it
Wait,
to the
I
slides.
think we're working.
We're
Wait,
back?
is working? Is
Hello?
Are
working?
we back?
I don't think we
Hello?
can hear them yet, though.
I
It's
can't
still
hear them.
loading.
It seems like the return page. Okay, my OBS is green. At least it's,
That's-
it's streaming back to them.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see the feed of all of them.
Just care, yeah.
Yeah, we can't see or hear them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they may be able to hear us. We're at least
Oh.
streaming.
It's loading for me.
What's loading?
Hello?
Hello?
It is loading, yes.
I can hear us. I can see our feed. So I can see you connecting to it,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I
but
think we're
not
joining.
necessarily us seeing the room. Maybe
This
they
is-
can see us?
Wow, this is. I think we just need to say it's like
Can you
poetry.
guys hang on?
It's a
guys,
blessing.
There's people in the
Okay, they-
Discord. Are you hearing us right now?
They're asking us to Discord?
No, I was
Discord,
asking. I was asking my
Uh,
Discord.
No,
'cause
no,
there's
no,
people
no.
in the
The
audience.
OffKai staff.
We're going to hop in a Discord call and
I think.
stream
Oh,
that.
we can see
okay.
everybody.
Oh,
Oh wait, we can hear them.
Hello?
I can see them.
Can you guys see us?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. I think we're back. I think
we
we're back.
We're so back, boys.
Isn't
We're so
that ironic?
back.
Also, it wasn't us. It
oh,
wasn't
it's back.
us.
It's back. It's back. It's back.
Yeah, it wasn't us.
We're back.
That is rather
Oh my God.
poetic.
That was amazing.
That's the best.
Let's go.
All right. We're gonna try and go through this a little quickly because the gods of irony are trying to get us right now.
Yeah.
So, all right. As you've seen, internet, a lot of issues. Jets had to take control of the internet for weeks. Most of our network is nearly a century-old telegram wire. And our ISPs will just point the finger at each other instead of fixing it. So speeds are 50 to 100 is considered good. Our upload is not symmetric, aka if you have 1,000 downloads, you probably are definitely not getting 1,000 upload. That means one Twitch stream can max out a single home connection. And although gigabit exists, it's rarer and often more business. So, this is a ranking of Australian internet. We came 52nd.
Go!
Mind you, we have one of the
Let's-
best living, what is it called? Living qualities of life in the world.
Qualities
and
of
yet our
life.
internet is at level
As
number
long-
52.
Maybe
Number
what does this mean? We
52.
truly live in a society.
We in a babayity.
They hate gamers. They hate
The
gamers.
internet ruins lives.
So, what do you get from this? Internet is very important for streaming, as you now know personally. And you can have these issues too. Check internet connections before you move.
America, yay.
The internet in your house is breaking down is like, well, a car breaking down for a streamer. So make sure you do internet test. Oh, let's hurry. Let's go. Jets, your section. Go.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Jet. Yay. I'm going to talk about why, like, having a community and friends and, like, people, it's actually really cool. We're super honored to be here, tech issues included, being part of OffKai, because in Australia, we're actually not as fortunate to have places to meet other people, streamers or friends. Due to a lot of social hubs to meet people, we as Australian streamers kind of become, I don't know, a little bit more isolated, a little bit more streamer addicted neats. I'm not calling anybody out here or anything, but next slide, because I want to talk about how we only really have 7 well-established pop culture conventions each year in Australia. And of 3 of them, only 3 of them are kind of related to streaming at all, and most of them make like no effort to involve any kind of VTubing stuff, and definitely not any local VTubing stuff. And this might sound crazy to you guys who are here at the amazing OffKai today, but it's important to remind you all, which has kind of been mentioned already, and definitely encapsulates and, you know, helps visualize a lot of the problems we do have, is that Australia is, next slide, very small population-wise, despite the size of this massive rock in the middle of the ocean. We have only got 26.1 million of us, which is a lot, right? It's in the millions. I don't know how numbers work, but that sounds like a big number. Until you hit me the slide, Marco. Realize that well, Texas is like 30 million. Yeah, and then can we have the other slide, Marco? Just hit me with the other one. Yeah. 33.3. That's a lot of threes, man. How did you get so many threes? I don't know. It's a conspiracy. I don't think any population should be that even. But I mean, I could talk about flights too, and distance and landmass, but I think you're getting the idea. If you're doing a niche, next slide, Marco. Thank you so much. And then in a population as small as ours, maybe you'd feel a little bit lonely, a little bit isolated, a little bit separated from the rest of the world. I kind of was feeling like that way before I, met all these amazing girls and formed Vershion. I think what a lot of the girls talked about today already and described brilliantly is these kinds of elements that make us have this barrier of connection with other people. Like, despite us all having friends and peers and communities that are internationals, people who we adore and support, due to these things like time zones, tech struggles, internet problems, there's always going to be this kind of wall between our ability to connect with people. This is not kind of unique to VTubing in Australia, but this is an established occurrence across our whole creative industry. And there's kind of a solution to this that I found out about when I was, being a silly art student. It's this thing called ARIs. Next slide. ARIs, or artist-run initiatives, are these things which are knowledge and support, and in some cases can actually be funded by the Australian councils and governments that have been created to help form communities in such a small population. Long story short, the idea is, hey, you know what? Putting on an art show or a project or renting out an art space is kind of expensive for one person to do. However, can we have that other slide, Marco? If a group of people came together, hear me out, worked together, supported each other, and benefited each other and spread the workload, you could maybe make cool things happen. Instead of art spaces and VTubing, it's kind of sponsorship opportunities, release events, merchandising, or convention panels like the one you're watching right now. Being able to do this together makes it possible and also makes it a lot of fun. It's through this concept and ethos of VTubing collectives that Vershion was born, to have a team of peers who will be there to support you, jump on a voice chat, meme along with each other, join in for a team game who you can communicate openly with for specifics about industry, sponsorships, or mental health struggles on bad days. I think it's super valuable and important, not just to ourselves, but also to our community. Next page, Marco. Because I don't just think that ARIs or VTuber collectives should just exist in places like Australia with all of our own unique perspective and difficulties, but I encourage it for any other VTuber, if there's anyone in the audience today, or any other creative people and communities, to think about supporting each other to work on really cool projects and find those that you can encourage each other so you can work through as a group all differences and struggles from your locational position. I've run through that quite fast because I think most importantly, above everything, we would love to talk to you guys and answer some questions and hear about some stuff from you guys. So thank you for listening to us yap for a bit. We would love to answer your questions.
Wow.
Your questions can be about anything. Don't worry, it does not need to be about the
It does not have to be about the panel. Thank you guys for listening to us. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Let's hope the internet doesn't break again.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. And remember, there is a 3-second delay, so just remember to speak clearly, and for the whole thing, you got this. We believe in you.
Please feel free to ask the scary Australian women some questions.
We don't bite very much.
We would like to queue up.
Mako might though. She might.
Hello.
Nice and orderly. Nice and orderly.
Yeah.
Nice. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, there will be.
Mhm. Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, we will be having
Oh,
revenge, sir. Okay, time and place.
she'll grab through the screen. Right.
Shall I go first? Should we go?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious why I chose my niche. I like history games and I like strategy games. So it just kind of made sense that when I looked at VTubing as a whole, there was like maybe Lumi played these games, and honestly, that's it. So I was like, huh, maybe there could be something in this, and I'm glad I gave it a shot.
Same as Cleo. When I first started off, I think like almost now 3 years ago, there wasn't that many even sci-fi themed VTubers. Now sitting here being like, wow, I really love my cool big robots. I would like to talk about cool big robots, and so I just started doing so, and it's been awesome that more people have joined the scene. There's been more people that also like cool big robots. So it's like a natural thing of I think streaming allows you to just fully embrace the things you love, and then find other people that also can connect with you on that.
Nice.
Go, your niche.
Um,
Eh,
huh?
Mako?
Oh, me.
You
Okay.
okay?
So sorry.
Yeah, you sure?
The feed froze. The feed froze. All right. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Well, I like computers because well, my dad had like sit me on his lap as we like go on the computer and look at stuff. I thought they were always really cool. My first computer was like a Commodore 64. First console was a Game Boy. So I was like, well, this is pretty cool. And I decided to do that because I started this off as a joke. And look where it is. Never forget that committing to the bit is worth it.
Really funny.
All right, Hanya.
For me personally, I didn't technically start in a niche. I did start as an art streamer, so that's kind of a niche. But my main reason for actually starting streaming was very different than to stream. I wanted to learn how to be more myself than I could be in public. So, because I'm a very, very nervous person naturally, and I found that I wouldn't hang out with people in real life as I did when I played video games online. So I really, really wanted to learn how to be myself. So my niche is not really one specific thing. It's more, I guess now it's focused on art and singing, but it's more encompassing finding myself and things that I really, really enjoy doing and knowing how to do them around everyone rather than just people I'm comfortable with. It's a little different.
Heck yeah.
Your niche is therapy.
Thank you.
True.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Honestly, I think like the cons, right? Like being able to see like all of you guys doing this is really, really awesome.
I was gonna say, is it cliche for me to say this stuff? Like I've only done a few handfuls of cons, and
Yeah.
every time I've felt so amazed that like one or two people were there, and it seems every time there's more people, and it just makes you feel so gracious, man. This is amazing. It's this
Yeah,
kind of
like
stuff, and to do it
we
with
were all
friends and
fangirling
people
and
that support us. And yeah, we're secretly fangirling right now at you guys. Yeah.
Especially because Jets mentioned we can't really do this as much in Australia. So
yeah.
being able to have
Oh,
the
we have.
opportunity to do it for the US is amazing.
Yeah.
I want to have one. I want to give one slightly different answer.
Mhm.
I want to give one slightly different answer.
Yeah.
My favorite moment was us sitting eating pizza and watching YouTube together in real life when we all finally got together. But I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah,
That was really
definitely
great.
a different reason. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think it's just VTubing is inherently a very lonely activity, and
Mm.
so being able to make a community that you can bond with, and then also friends that you can bond with, I think it's really really nice that you are able to form these connections through VTubing when it can be very isolating, and
Mm.
I think it's I think the community aspect is often overlooked, and it's really cool for us to see you guys together in a room. Like this is
Yeah.
really bloody
It's
weird.
so cool.
It's weird, but it's cool, and like you guys are talking to each other, and I'm like, what the heck? This is because of us? Like, I don't know. It's anyway. Sorry. Yeah, there you go.
Ah,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, dude.
Oh.
Yes. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
hmm
The harness keeps us floating.
They put it in the Australian water. I'm gonna
Ah.
assume it's partly the larrikin culture.
Yeah,
Like
we're
Australians
very
are
casual.
we're
Yeah.
born
Born
kind
shit
of ship
posters.
posters.
One ship
Like you
posters.
don't have a a series of convicts who all got their accent from being way too
Wait.
drunk and then not develop some kind of casual pleasant disposition.
I would like to remind you of the teacher that went to America with an emu egg, told all the kids it was a kangaroo, and they all believed them until it was born. So, Australians are naturally like this. Go to an airport, they'll fuck with you.
hmm
Yeah, I think it's the instinct to just want to have a good time and not
Yeah.
and not take even Australia serious. Australians are so okay
Yeah.
with people
Thank
making
you,
fun
thank-
of
thank you.
Australians. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh.
You couldn't say it for every accent, though. You guys have so many.
My favorite accent is the accent that you have.
Country accents are fantastic.
I gotta say, I do love Southern accents. I do love Southern
Yeah.
accents.
Accents are great.
Cheers to that, brother.
Ooh.
Oh,
Stubby.
a
A
beer.
stubby?
It's 11 a.m., mate.
Coca-Cola.
It's 11
Mate,
a.m.
it's 11 a.m.
Jets, do you have a beer you can pull out? Do a shoey?
Yep, the stubby
Yeah.
cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You put your beers in it.
Yeah. I'll crack one open at 1 a.m. for you, sir.
Hell
for you.
yeah.
Let's go. Hell yeah, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you
Have a
very
good one.
much.
Mm.
Damn it.
Oi. Oi.
Watching Northern Lion full streams.
Okay. Hmm.
No.
Yeah, stay up from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
It was a great time.
It was such a good time. It was such,
Ooh.
okay, look, I think that like probably the best thing for us would be like we'd love to do like the zoo like Sunday because we
Ah,
would still to do
yes.
that
The zoo
together.
is in works, I promise.
We've
I
been doing
promise,
the zoo.
guys.
Yeah, I would love to drag these ladies around an art gallery as I like
Yes.
silently walk
Oh.
around pointing at
Yes.
paintings, be like, you see that color? You see that color?
That's the Bauhaus.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I
I
think
think it
in
would be
general,
really.
hanging
fun to
out
paint together.
more.
Mm.
Do like a class or something, just or you can just do it in like the living room. I don't fucking care.
You could
I
do
want
that
to
Get a
thing.
cook for
charcuterie
you
board.
guys.
The wine and
Yeah, also we do
painting
the thing we get white girl wasted and we
I
do
want to
painting.
cook a 3-course meal for y'all and do.
Oh yeah,
do
Hanya's a
painting.
cook.
thing. I'm gonna trap everyone in a game of EU4, and then we have to go to 1821.
Yes. Very uniquely our own answers.
Yeah.
Thank you for the amazing question.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
coming.
Sorry, we have a bit of a delay.
Mm. Hmm.
Hmm.
I would say the
Australians are naturally like people might it might come across as antagonistic in chat.
Mm.
They're just trying to shit talk because that's just
Yeah.
Australian culture. Is
Essentially,
like make
yes.
fun of each other, and
Yeah,
I
no,
think
I'd say-
Americans maybe aren't so used to that.
Yeah, that's one of the big ones. And also, generally, whenever I say something that's like some Australian slang, there'll be all the Australians laughing in chat, and then everyone else is gonna be like, "Huh?" Just the emotes over and over, confused. Like, what'd you say? I'm like, I just said like it's a slippery dip. It's what we call a little slide.
I personally like the difference between all the different audiences, though. I'm sure the girls do as well. Being able to learn so much about America is fantastic.
Mm.
And you guys have, a lot of you are very chill. Like it's not like we kind of grew up learning about America being very angry. I'm not sure if you girls did, but you guys are very, very chill too. So it really depends on the American, I think. Maybe. So it's kind of varied. But yeah, Aussies are very chill.
It's no, I think definitely Americans very chill. I feel like the more and more I stream, the more K-Kona I'm becoming. I see things and I have the urge to be like USA, USA, and I'm like, what's happening? Oh God, streaming to American audience is taking over my brain. No, I think that's one of the best things about streaming is the diversity of people. So there are differences, but they're always awesome parts of it.
Awesome. Hell yeah! Thank you, Kiwi.
Sliding talk. I'm gonna beat up Yozo now.
Hi.
Hello. Oh.
Chicken salt is rubbish, and I don't know what
No,
the other
no,
thing
you,
is.
No, don't
you
listen to
shut
it,
your
don't listen to
hag
it.
mouth. You take that back.
Honestly, you could
It's
probably
really
make
I will commit
overrated.
elder
It's
abuse.
100% overrated. It's really not that good.
You use
Chicken
it on
bouillon
things.
is stock. Chicken salt is supposed to be delicious and put on chips, and there's no chicken inside of it. It is a flavoring that enhances chips. Chicken bouillon is essentially soup broth.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Yo, the Nino
Hello.
shirt. Let's go.
Hey.
Awesome.
My man. Thank you. I appreciate this question. It's been fun walking around on the iPad and be like, I'm Jean, and I could give you the whole lore, but please just call me Jets. Hey, I'm a pilot. I get a cool Top Gun-esque cool sign. I'm the Maverick. I'm the the Jets. I don't know.
Make the call sign their vehicle. I don't know. Don't get a tank person and their name is Tank.
Yes, you do. Her name is Tank
could.
Girl. Okay, and
That's
it's
true.
a great comic.
Also,
you
just,
get a-
just before the questions end, we will be doing a photo. So if anyone wants to come down to the front to the end, that's just so everyone knows what's happening.
Yeah.
There will be a photo at the end.
Oh, please, that'd be
Big group
amazing.
photo.
But yeah,
Hi, my name's Captain Submarine. I don't know. What do you-
Honestly,
Thank
it's a
you.
choice.
thank you. Here
That's
for
what
it.
I'm
That's very
saying.
true.
That's what I'm
Honestly.
That would be
saying.
really good. If only. Sheesh.
I
Hang on,
wish.
I gotta do that. Hang on, I'm hipping down with it.
Oh yeah?
Sheesh. I'm touching my wrist, right? That's what you have to do.
That,
Oh
yeah,
Sheesh.
my
that's
Look
the
at that
one.
drip.
Cleo.
Look at
That's
that
the
drip.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're so stylish, sir.
Yeah, Prapper the
Ew.
rapper in the runway. Hello.
Parappa the rapper.
It's the orange beanie.
Oh. I'm hip.
Hipping them.
hmm Yo, congrats.
Hmm.
hmm Oh. Oh gosh. So I think my interest growing up was a lot of sort of stereotypical knighthood of era of medieval history, especially with like English, Irish, sort of Welsh sort of history. That's what I kind of grew up learning about because where you live, you tend to learn the history of the history of the area around you. So
Hmm.
that was kind of what inspired me to get into history, and then from there, I kind of, you learn more about the Holy Roman Empire and other sort of areas of medieval history. But again, like it's very much like the sort of stereotypical knighthood and chivalry that actually got me into history in the first place. I don't know if you've had, I don't know, did America get horrible histories?
Oh, I loved horrible histories.
Oh, it's a TV show, by the way.
It's these series of books that are just dedicated. Each book is a different topic. So there's like Terrible Tudors. That's an example.
Gorgeous Georgians.
Yeah, yeah. There's all sorts of different books, and they're just basically really easy ways to get into history. And so that's kind of where my interest in history came from.
Hell yeah. I loved reading those.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoa! Love the
Whoa.
outfit.
Good morning.
Hi.
Minute.
Mm-hmm.
I've thought
Oh.
about it before,
Hmm.
but it really would come down to where I am in life, right? But I am very open to the idea of places like America, mostly, specifically the South, because it's more similar to kind of how we are here, very casual. But it's not something that my family's here, so it's kind of hard to up and leave your entire family. But if I were to ever, yeah, probably America. I don't know about anywhere else, so.
Hmm.
You are?
I'd say Japan because I'd be like, oh wow, problems
Mm.
I have in Australia, bad. Problems I have in Japan, let's go.
That's the thing. As I thought about like moving to Japan eventually. As just like I see how it goes for a little bit as a massive wave. Like if I have money and I have a stable job there, aka streaming, very unstable but stable still.
Mm.
I think it'd be fun. But otherwise, Australia is like a good place to settle down, especially.
Mm,
So,
mm.
The fortune to live in multiple countries now throughout my life, and oh, I don't know. Like Ireland's, it's really nice. It's a nice place to live, but uh, I mean, I think I don't know if I would actually want to live in Ireland or the UK ever again.
Mm.
Especially if you're talking about Korea. Like I did hint on it earlier. Unfortunately, if you're European, you're very, very isolated because you're in this weird midpoint between like America and Asia in terms of
mm,
streaming audiences. And honestly, Australia is really nice. Like it's genuinely the nicest place I've ever lived, and I've lived in multiple, like 3 different continents, I think now. Um, honestly, I think I would just stay here.
With
It's too good.
Stockholm syndrome, the hag. She cannot leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's stuck.
They gave me citizenship and I'm stuck now.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, thank you for the question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
jeez.
go!
Are we gonna get a
Oh,
photo?
jeez. All right, so photo
Yay!
stuff. The stuff. They said they'll take a photo after this question. All right. How's it gonna work? Let's
Get
see.
your asses up to the stage, everybody. Let's do this.
Get a wiggle on.
Join us.
Mush,
Do you want to
mush.
put us in the middle and make us bigger if you can?
Yeah, put us
very
in the middle,
quickly?
Marco.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and big in the main
Let's-
screen.
Nice and big.
Don't be shy or do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in here.
Oh, we get to see that cool ass beanie right up close. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's see the back of those heads. Yeah.
You guys are so stylish today. This is
Everyone
the one thing I'm
looks
so impressed about. Every time we're at a con, everyone's so good.
Yeah, they look really stylish wearing our
Really
merch
cool.
that you can get at uwumarket.us.
Cleo.
Guys, did you know if you use code Cleo, you can save... No.
Oh, this is so exciting.
This is so cool.
Oh, this is so sweet.
What's the countdown? We're doing 3, 2, 1, hag love? No, the shine love?
For Shine
The
Love.
Shine Love, yeah.
I love.
Okay. Do we count it down?
I guess we count it down. 3,
The shine love!
2, 1. The Shine Love.
Let's go! Let's go! Sick! Thank you
I
very
think
much.
it's good. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Thank you
guys.
so much,
Thank you
guys.
for coming.
That was so great.
Thank you guys so
Love
much.
to meet you guys. Love to meet you. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
We don't really have anything cool planned for the end, I
Go
guess.
Jetpack. Let's go
We'll,
Jetpack.
we'll see you in the
Thank you
streams.
guys.
Great con.
Follow
Bye,
Hanya,
guys. Sign of the con,
Clear,
guys.
Jets, and Marco.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
This is so
I'm
cool.
dying of sugar.
This is so awesome. Thank you
Thank
all
you
so much.
guys.
Thank you. We think you're amazing.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Jetpack. Bye.
Thank you for supporting
Goodbye.
us.
Everybody.
Thank you so much for the support.
Thank you guys.
We're just gonna cheer everyone out. Yeah.
Turn the harness
Ozzy,
off.
Ozzy, Ozzy.
Take us back
Oi,
to
oi,
Australia.
oi.
Yeah, Marco, flip us around. Put us where we belong. Do.
Alright, alright.
Do. Yeah.
Oi, oi, oi.
We're back. We can return. We can return. Bye, guys. Thank you for having us.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
America, yay.
USA.
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 K-Kona.
We're just gonna
K-Kona.
keep shit posting until you're gone.
K-Kona.
Bye. Oh my god.
Have fun, guys. Bye.
Have fun.
Oh my
That was so
That was
so
great.
cool. That was so awesome.
Even with the scuff.
Even with the scuff.
I love this.
that was,
I
Yeah.
think it made it special.
I think it actually made it better. Yeah, definitely.
that was fortuitous timing.
Hell yeah.
Oh. We're not that much of a shit posting, right?
Yeah, God, the timing was so insane.
That was. That was
Of course. That's good.
honestly that was a pretty good ending.
We're doomed. The one time it cut out.
It was content. Hey, anything for content.
So are we all good to go from here? Is there anything last things you'd like us to do?
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank
Have
you
a
very
good
much.
one.
Thank you.
Thank you for thank you for
Have
having
an
us.
Thank you.
weekend.
Thanks for
Thanks.
the great
Hope the rest of
hosts.
the event goes well.
Good luck in the event.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.